the outdoor life. After a day outdoor playing in the forest with your friends, it can be very fun to go inside and watch a movie that are much associated to that and being outdoors. So today I have made a list with my favorite movies. It's like a tip list that you can use to give to your children or for yourself. It's a very family friendly list, and it contains both movies that are a little bit older and a little bit newer. We've tipped on outdoor movies that you can watch after a day outside in the forest. So it's not gonna be like a top 10 or something with the least best or most best. It's just a random thoughts that came up into my mind that I have written down in my diary. So yeah, let's get started. First of all, we're gonna start with movies, and then we're gonna go on to TV shows. Alright, you ready? Then let's go. Number 1 for the movies, Robin Hood, Disney's Robin Hood. With this charming classic about the person who take from the rich and give to the poor, and with the fact that it takes place during like the medieval time, that were pretty much outdoor time, that where most of things were done outdoors, and our hero runs around in the forest from the sheriff and experiences lots of adventures and love to shoot with bow and arrow. Robin Hood is the perfect choice if you like watching an outdoor movie after a day of your own adventures. Number 2, Brave. With a character similar to the Robin Hood character, but with at the same time completely different personality and a completely different story, and with a great story that takes place outdoors with a hero who likes to be outdoor. Brave is a perfect choice for the one who are just as fierce and brave and adventurous, just like Merida. Number 3, Stuart Little 3. With this animated sequel that are taking place on a camp where you do a lot of scout things and experience a lot of fun adventures in the forest, Stuart Little is a perfect movie choice for all those camping enthusiasts. Number 4, Pirates of the Caribbean. Even though this is not so much taking place during a forest, more like on the sea, it is so much outdoors as you can be, with the sea and the jungles and the caves. Pirates of the Caribbean is a perfect swashbuckling adventures for all those pirate lovers out there. And we can talk about specific parts for all the movies in that franchise, like in the jungle and in the forest and in the jungle and in the jungle. But this is a perfect choice for all who loves pirates adventures outdoors. Number 5, The Croods. With all the spectacular environments and the fact that this story takes place during the beginning of Earth, The Croods is an amazing prehistorical adventure that brings a lot of you and a lot of inspiration to explore your environment for both kids and adults. Number 6, Dunderklumpen. This is a little different movie. It's a Swedish classic, and it combines both live action and animation. With a lot of adventures in the forests and a lot of running in the forests after and from each other, Dunderklumpen is a great and charming classic that is sure to be going to be a running hit for many generations. Number 7, Winnie the Pooh and the Great Christopher Robin Hunt. Do you have to say, for all of you who grew up with Winnie the Pooh, that he lives in a forest? Well, that pretty much makes up for it. That this is a movie filled with adventures, with all the excitement that you want to have outdoors. Number 8, Brother Bear. With an adventure that takes place in the wild, around mountains and forests and bears. Brother Bear is a very touching and heartwarming classic that are surely going to inspire to a lots of wild adventures. Number 9. You guessed right, Maleficent. A about the origin of an evil fairy can surely inspire to a lots of outdoor adventures and give you that feeling, since this story takes place on the place where she lives that are called the moors. Except with some outdoor adventures, some silly fairies that are living in a house, and a deep back origin story, and a deep story, emotion filled story with lots of interesting creatures and some magic. Maleficent is one of the most exciting movies that can be very well connected to both fantasy and outdoor categories. Number 10. Into the Woods. This is not a personal favorite of mine, but since it's taking place in the woods after all, and if it is a musical, so if you're both an outdoor lover and a musical lover, I think this can be a great choice. And if you're not a musical lover, you can still have a good time enjoying and watching what the characters go through while they are experiencing some kind a little bit magic adventures in the woods. Alright, you guys, now let's go over to the TV shows. Number 1. Dragon Riders Beyond the Edge. With a different story taking place during the Viking time, and with dragons that you can fly with through the air, How to Train Your Dragon is certainly going to inspire to a lot of outdoor play and imagination. An amazing way to end your day. Number 2. Camp Laszlo. Neither this show is airing or not, I think this is a great show because it is after all on a camp, and with the beautiful colors on the characters and the background. I really think that it really gives you the outdoor feeling. So it's so much outdoor feeling as it can be. And if you can't see it on TV, I really hope you can find it on YouTube. Number 3. Troll Tales. This very neat Nordic TV show is very cute and charming for kids. It takes place among trolls, so if you have a little kid that are very interested in trolls and want to imagine all kinds of trolls adventures, I think this is the perfect show for them. And adults too. Number 4. Robin Hood's Mischief in Sherwood. With beautiful animation and very nice childhood adventures of this super amazing legendary hero, Robin Hood's Mischief in Sherwood is perfect way to calm down kids after a day playing out in the forest, so they can load up for a new day inspired by this, with adventures inspired by this show. Number 5. Wild Kids. This adventure and reality show is a perfect show for the little older kids. If they love being outdoors and playing and experience adventures, this is a great way to see to follow the kids. Lots of outdoor adventures that can hopefully inspire to a lot of other competition adventures just for fun at home, and see if they win the prize of going to Africa. Alright, you guys, I just want to say I'm sorry if my video got a little bit like that. I am a little bit tired today, but I think this turned out pretty well. I think it was fun to make a video with a little list on tips on movies that could be fun to use outdoors. This is a great thing you can show to your kids if you want to give them tips on movies that they can watch that are very much associated to outdoor adventures. And we hope if you have kids that maybe not want to go out so much, maybe these movies can inspire them to go out and experience more adventures. And this is just my little list. It can be more movies that I came up with that didn't come out in here. And maybe you have some other tips. Which one of these movies are your favorites? Do you have other tips? Which movies do you like to watch when you get home for a day out in the forest? Once again, this is a very nice family-friendly list for both kids and adults. Very great if you have one out of ideas. So yeah, guys, hope you liked this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a super awesome comment below. Bye everyone.